The Big Stomp is the nation's first music festival to focus on mental health. This will return in the summer on July 25th through the 26th. The expanded event will feature more than 12 acts across 2 stages. The festival again will take place at Waterfront Park in Louisville around the Brown-Forman Amphitheater, which is such a great venue. Joining me in studio to tell us more is Molly Jones with the Pete Foundation. Thank you so much for coming on.
Oh, thank you for having me.
I feel like every year it is just blown up on social media. I see all of my friends are posting about it, and it is just a great way to celebrate summer, but really this is for a deep-rooted cause too. So tell us a little about why this event started, because it used to be known as by a different name, is that right?
Yes, it used to be known as Pete Fest, and it was put on by the Pete Foundation, which it still supports the Pete Foundation. All proceeds go to the Pete Foundation, but it is now its own separate nonprofit entity. And so it started, sadly, with the loss of my son. He suffered depression, and he lost his battle with depression. And his brothers and sister just felt like we had to do something to bring awareness to this very deadly disease. Pete was a great person, so we're losing great people every day. So we felt like one way to get the word out and bring people together around the mission was a music festival.
Yeah, to stomp out the stigma. That's the reason why the elephant is involved in your logo, and that's the meaning behind the name too. So you have a lot to offer this year. So what is new on the lineup? New
on the lineup for the bands is going to be very popular local headliner, Murder by Death.
Nice.
Now, I say they're local, but they're popular nationwide. And they are great on social media, too. So that's our headliner for Saturday. Friday, we have The Record Company. And again, a very popular one. They were, a lot of people requested that we bring them on.
That's very cool that you're actually listening to the people. Which is so great. And you also have a lot of vendors that do pop-ups there. I was at the festival 2 years ago, did some live shots out there. When it was a beautiful location, it's out at the farm. You've brought it to Waterfront Park now, so we're taking a look at some video from past years. But it is just a fun atmosphere out there. So what other vendors are going to be there?
So for our mental health vendors, we're going to have, we have equine therapy. We've had that for several years now, but we're adding goat therapy because equine therapy is so popular. Tito's will be back with their coloring wall. We will have our mocktail. It's actually a saloon, but it serves all mocktail drinks. It's very fun. We'll have Kroger's is going to be out there with their nutrition nook. Come by and get some fresh fruits if you'd like. And we also have a chef, Jackie, a local chef, who's going to be offering some sweet treats from Kroger's Nutrition Nook. And we have many, many more things. A big meditation tent, and we'll offer sound baths, and it just goes on and on. You'll spend your whole day doing activations, doing those activities, and never even get in front of the stage if you want. Or you can have a good time in front of the stage.
And that's why you have it over these 2 days, so you can experience everything. And so, again, why did you want to move it to Waterfront Park? It was there last year, so are you guys here to stay? Because that's a wonderful venue.
It is a wonderful venue. The waterfront is so good to work with. And they're thrilled to have us down there. Our reason for moving it was just to make the festival more accessible. It's easier to get to Waterfront Park than it was to get, to the outskirts of J-Town. Buses, Ubers, everything's just easier. So we're going to stay there for that reason. Our heart is kind of left at the farm because it was a beautiful piece of property, but we have to be very accessible because of our mission. Yeah,
and you really are making your mark in the community. I see your little pin right there, and that also has turned into a Kentucky license plate now, too.
Yes, it has. Yeah, you can get them at any county clerk's office in the state.
And that just really speaks volumes because you are just doing so much for mental health awareness. So what's kind of next for you guys, or what are some other projects that you're working on?
Well, we are piloting right now a little project called Find My Feelings, and it's one that teachers can use in the classroom, or parents can use at home, or therapists can use in a therapy session. And it's an easy way for children to express how they're feeling using a visual image. So that one, we're pretty excited about that. Of course, we have our Drink Responsibly program to encourage people to think, are you drinking to avoid or cope? And then we have a website behind that with some great resources so people can start seeking the right care.
Absolutely. This is just sparking a bigger conversation, and mental health is definitely in the forefront, which is so great to have people actually talking about it. And this event is just continuing that conversation. So if people are interested in getting their tickets, how can they get their hands on them?
Go online, thebigstomp.com.
Right. Super easy as that. Look at how beautiful those pictures are. Again, this is happening on July 25th and 26th, and tickets are still on sale. So go ahead and grab them. Bring a friend while you're at it too. Just go to thebigstomp.com.